option is removed here too. So we might have the most opportunities to get value out of a pick like Aurelion Sol. And as the Space mentioned, I also don't think we'll see it today. To be totally honest with you guys at home, I'm sorry, but I don't think we'll see it. But hey, anything is standard to have the Jace play around topside in a matchup like this with the Gragas facing the Victor. But you don't necessarily have to, because the threat of the Sejuani playing around top.
Hey!
And yeah, this is the hype moment, because you know this is a strong 2v2 for Guma Keria. It's buffed on this patch, the Q build that was being mentioned by Kron.
All right, here we go. And yeah, that's what we were talking about, you know. T1 can basically play anything in the bot lane, so they just get to prioritize top of the map picks in the draft, which is not something that any other team is allowed to do, basically. Other teams have tried. It's like had middling success, but yeah, it's really impressive when you can do this in a draft, and it's a very important point, so I really just wanted to hammer that home.
Yeah, no, it's kind of a T1. The Gragas is because there is some pressure here for Youngjae on this Sejuani, you know, with the Renekton top, but see if they actually are going to pull this off.
They have no idea. Zeus, no flash, going to knock the Renekton away, but Dudu has flash. Zeus is just dead. No way for him to get out. And they totally get around T1's vision. A very nice play as Ingo's owner going to miss the Q, as now he's got a flash away. As down to the bottom lane, I guess June might just die here as the Gravitum hits. And now Taeyeon is trying to trade it back. Keria trying to get in front of these Qs, and the play is there! Double kill for Guma in the bottom lane.
Incredible play from Keria there. Doesn't even need to flash for it. Positioning so good. 23 and 9, again, not really even telling the story of how impressive this Thresh player is. Good play as well. And that's a kill bottom side here too. In fact, for Gumayusi, you lose your control of the top lane just because there's a momentary lack of vision. It's a great play from Youngjae here over the wall. And Zeus is just caught a little bit off guard by this. He also checked the vision moments before, knowing that Owner was there. Didn't see him ward. And so I felt pretty good. And even if you're seeing here, so Zeri is kind of forced to be down there. And if he leaves, you know, if he pushes a wave through and leaves and T1 go over to the Herald late, you have to be like, okay, is he going to the Herald? Is he coming back to lane? It's very awkward here for Kwangdong Freaks.
Yeah. Also, at the same time, Keria's kind of been on the roam, so a very annoying lane state here on the bottom side for the Kwangdong one, as he's going to hit another hook within the minions. Does not matter. June, he has no flash, actually. It was about 2 seconds away. And even if he did flash, I'm not even sure. That's a third kill here for Guma, as not going to hit this hook, but he's got a Lee Sin, who's got a kick. So that is an easy one. Owner, he says, I'll take this one this time. As meanwhile, Crescendo on the bottom side, Wolf.
Yeah,
where have we seen this before? Yeah,
Crescendo, he had it prepped too for this. Like, he has it prepped. He has the gank setup here for Owner. They see an opportunity earlier, and this is the best way to give a Herald. As T1, yeah, goes for the Lulu through the minion wave is so crazy. We'll watch it in the replay in a moment, as we're not done up
here.
He
doesn't have his... Okay, he's actually going to go in on to Owner here. That's a lot of damage with the ult as well. Owner just going to flash away. Q dodged by Youngjae's flash, as the damage coming out from Zeus is a huge amount. Flash in, gets the last auto, and now coming out. Nice dodge on the shot blast. Here comes Youngjae. Dudu, no dominance, but he does have flash. Throws it straight into Zeus, who does not have flash of his own. Dudu just playing it safe, waiting for the stun angle, as here's Taeyeon. Comes in, picks up a kill, gets double buff. Okay.
And this is going to be first turret going over to T1 at the same time, but this is a really cool way to lane swap your Zeri out of the bottom side, which is completely doomed. Set it up with a gank. Their top side play has been really creative here. They will get these plates as well with the Herald crashing through. Still trading down here as Kwangdong Freaks, but I think this is the best move you can make right now. The fact that Jace is vulnerable here, you know he doesn't have flash. You can push up topside with your Zeri, set up for that kill and Herald drop, while just conceding the point here on that bottom turret. Let Dudu come down. The shield bow is not even a spike for him either. You know, I mean, when he gets to the shield bow, he's going to be like, well, I don't die as easily. Okay.
Well, there's no cast, but does not matter, as Bulldog does not have flash, so Faker easily able to set that one up, and Owner will collect.
Dodge the last body slam, not going to dodge this one. And Lee Sin has great gank assist with that. If you can hit it, just guaranteed Sonic Wave.
Well, Keria just missed a hook.
I feel like he's missing some on purpose. Like the one we saw topside a moment ago.
He's going for the 500 IQ hooks, you know, like not the straight up ones. He's trying to look a little cool after his first couple that were very strong and very impressive. There is a big difference in the game.
Yeah, it's rare that we see that, but it's usually a tragedy.
Oh, well, Faker's got a flash this time, and Bulldog does not, so he's just going to sit here outside of the gravity field, and that will be the end of the Victor again, as an exasperated look on Bulldog's face rings true.
This is a player that Bulldog spent his formative years watching and looking up to and aspiring to be. He's just walking at him, buffers the body slam with flash, holds cask until after the gravity field and just instantly deletes him. Nicely Andres, bro, you know, and that's going to be another turret here. And T1, well, they're looking for a dancing herald practically at this point with the lead they have.
Yeah, kind of looks like that game you guys casted yesterday in Challengers, but not quite as one-sided, I suppose.
Yeah, not quite, but very close to at this point, referring to Game 3 of Breon D+ LCK Challengers.
Watch this play.
Yep.
He has flash and Bulldog doesn't, so even Bulldog knows, right? He's just running away, but you can't get away.
Not
gonna happen. Got him.
미드 가도 돼.
Just gonna start the Baron. Renekton walked over a ward.
2 Cs, Wolf.
Yeah.
2 Cs.
2 Cs.
This is already dead as the hook comes in, and Young Jay just can't get in either. As Wild Growth, that is a big piggy, but is it going to matter as T1 kind of just smacking them with their wallets right now. Taeyun casked in, is going to have to flash away as down goes the Lulu, and the chase continues. Bulldog nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And guys, I think this might just be the end of the game. T1's just going to take Baron, ace them, and push mid and end it.
And I don't think you can team fight this way, where you split like this as T1 if Zeri has items, but we're 21 minutes into the game. She doesn't have items, she doesn't have power, and you can win both sides of this fight. You force the Wild Growth to be used not on the Renekton, but onto the Sejuani with a pick that prevents a 50-50 split of the Baron. And I mean, I don't know if there was a better way to play this by T1. I don't know if there was.
Okay, well, that was a game of League of Legends. That just happened. 21.5 minutes. T1 just bopped them on the head with their plastic hammer, and they will take game number 1. Again, a lot of the stuff we talked about in draft, how T1 and their flexibility and how they're able to get so many strong solo laners, it ended up being relevant, but also the fact that then they just picked Aphelios Thresh and bopped the bottom lane, 3 kills, Cull ends 2 items for Guma before 20 minutes. It's just not fair, man.
It's not fair. And there was nothing, I really feel there was nothing that Kwangdong Freaks could have done differently in the draft